Hello, my name is Daisy,
Hey, my name's Alyssa.
and this is
Terrifying Talks.
Midnight creeps and shadows fall, whispered secrets through the walls. Ghostly figures start to sway. Tune in now, don't be afraid. Terrifying talks tonight. Chill your bones till morning light. Spooky tales to make you jump. Heart beats fast with every thump.
Hello, terrifying talkers. What's Papa locking, dropping?
Hip hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do that.
Okay.
Cool. So, a little shout out to everybody. Our Facebook page just hit 1.3K followers. I haven't checked it today.
Wait, I'm gonna check it right now.
Check it again because it's been skyrocketing pretty well. And I hope and pray that it's going to reflect in our, Spotify just a little bit, or, our YouTube. Yeah, 1,364 followers. Woo woo.
Woo woo.
Yep, I celebrated by buying a kid for me and Alyssa. We co-parent a kid. His name is Ben. If you've seen our previous episode where we fell in love with Ben Feldman, we actually started co-parenting a little frog named Ben. So now our love,
great.
Yeah, our love has been so strong for him even more. If you're new, hello, welcome, like, subscribe, comment, listen, don't listen, please listen. And if you're not new, hello,
Welcome.
Please stay. Thank you for staying. Continue to stay.
Continue to listen.
Please. So we kind of, since we started doing we just talked about this, since doing the newer episodes where we're just doing one movie, it's been kind of hard for us to determine titles for these, but we did come up with one. So we're going to be talking about Bring Her Back. It just came out not long ago, so it's a 2025 movie. Moral of the story, it's about a brother and a sister that uncover a terrifying ritual at the scheduled home of their new foster mother. So we took that and we named this title Crazy Moms with Her Ritual Habits. Because why? What the fuck?
You'll understand why if you watch this movie.
Yeah, true. I don't think I'd ever be a ritual mom.
You don't think so?
No.
I might be crazy enough.
I don't not agree with that.
Yeah? Oh, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Since being on the topic, who else is a crazy mom with crazy rituals? Did we ever think about that?
You could kind of think, in a way, Carrie's mom.
Oh, yeah, that bitch was psycho. But I think hers, would you count, her beliefs, religiously, sorry.
I don't know, she was pretty crazy about
rituals? Yeah, that bitch
She
was
had a whole entire
crazy
closet that she just shoved her in that had everything in there.
You know what, though? I knew damn well that Carrie's mom knew she had some sort of powers. There's had to be, a day where Carrie was sleeping and she did some fucking crazy-ass shit in her sleep.
She's over here like, the devil!
Witch!
God damn.
Witch! I love that. Okay, this movie. Let's get into it, yeah?
Okay.
What the fuck? Just what the fuck? I don't know whether I like this movie or if I'm just so disturbed, I'm just period, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Because literal WTF. Just WTF.
I'm not gonna lie, when I went to watch it, I was going into it kind of thinking it was going to be the sequel to Talk to Me.
Yeah.
Because it's by the same...
I didn't think it would be a sequel, but I thought it was more of in that realm.
Like it would
where,
tie
like,
together.
Like watching the movie. Okay, because let's just talk about the picture real quick, right?
Mhm.
So the picture is in the movie Ollie. I don't remember like his real name because I think that's the name.
Yeah,
he gave
Ollie
her.
Oliver is the name of one of her daughter's cousins or something. So the real kid's name is Connor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Ollie, aka Connor, is on the page of the whole thing of Bring Her Back. Okay, and so in my eyes, I'm thinking it's something because it says Bring Her Back, and
Mhm.
now watching it, you kind of understand it.
Yeah.
But looking at this picture, and obviously, don't judge a cover by its what the fuck.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Sorry, I'm not stupid. I'm a crack. And
Every day.
every day. Don't tell my mom. Just kidding. I don't do crack, mom. Anyways, yeah. I thought Ollie / Connor was a girl.
I did too. I'm not gonna lie, I did too.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that little girl kind of ugly.
Oh, what happened to we don't judge looks over here?
But that was scary. That's scary. That doesn't count. That's like saying the Exorcist is a beautiful woman.
She could be to someone.
Blech, that's all I can think about. It's just her puking everywhere. Blech. No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. But yeah, so I have some little notes okay, about the movie. This is what I wrote, word for word, and if it doesn't make sense, mind your business. So the movie starts off. It opens up with weird fucking things.
Mm-hmm.
Weird fucking things. I was seeing people get hunged. I was seeing people going through the weird fucking ritual shit. My question is, how the fuck do you find this ritual?
Right?
Because what kind of fucking cult is this? And how do you figure out about the ritual? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you just have someone go up to you after you've had a tragic passing and you're like, yeah, do you want them to come back because we could do it? But you have to steal somebody else's kid and you got to put it inside them because they're dead and they have to be alive. And so you have to have a live body.
They're just over here like, watch this VHS tape.
Yeah, big facts. And it's like, you remember the movie Ring? There you go. Just follow this. You won't die, but someone will. It's 7 days. But it's just the first fucking scene, I was just like, what the fuck? There's just so much going on. And I think this whole movie was very graphic.
Their movies typically, they go for...
I
That could go
look
into my
away.
fun fact. A lot of the effects were all practical. Like especially like the heavy practical effects, they had to, because this was filmed 41 days.
Really?
Yeah.
For 41 days, that shit's good.
Yeah, they had to film it in 41 days. So since they did practical effects, they had to like rehearse those scenes so well before actually filming, so they wouldn't have to do any reshoots.
You know what's kind of crazy? I know I think it was for the Fear Street prom one. They shot theirs in a short time too.
Yeah, they're sucked.
And they're sucked. So 41 days is crazy for
Mhm.
how actually pretty good this movie was.
Exactly.
Yeah, very graphic. I had to turn away one scene.
Which scene?
Where he was eating his own arm.
Ooh.
That was, for some fucking reason, maybe it was because I had my headphones in and I could physically really
hear the munching.
everything. Yeah. And I looked down at my phone and saw what was happening. I legit almost puked. I was like, oh my god, cannibalism! Yuck!
I read that a lot of people had to turn away during the scene where he was chewing on the knife.
Oh, I thought that one was really good.
Yeah.
Because, this isn't gonna sound fucked up.
Oh my
I thought
God.
it was really funny afterwards. And
Oh, he had the slit.
Yeah, he has a little slit in his mouth, and he just kind of looked like it was kind of cute on him.
Oh my God.
Like he's an ugly little boy, and I thought he was a girl. But after the whole knife scene, I was like, "It's kind of cute. It's fits the persona because of okay, we'll get into it. Hold on. Anyways, it started off fucking weird as shit. Okay, then it goes off, and tragic things happen. The little girl. It was Andy and
Piper.
Yes, Piper is blind. She can see shapes and colors, but she is technically completely blind. Her older brother, Andy, basically just kind of takes care of her in every form. Like, he's her eyes. So sweet. I really dislike the first introduction of Piper and the girls making fun of her.
Oh, yeah.
And
that scene also made me feel really old because they were making fun of millennials at the same time. And I was like, excuse me, I'm not that old for millennials to be getting made fun of in a movie already.
I just feel like, I think it's really fucking weird when people make fun of people that have a disadvantage.
Like, they can't control that at all.
Yeah, I'm basically all the way blind. No, I'm not. I feel like it. I feel like I'm blind as a bat. And I feel like if someone, like, in school bullied me for fucking not being able to see, I'm gonna fucking stick my fingers down in their eyes and be like, yeah, bitch, how about now you can't see? You know what? Yeah, so.
Oh my god.
I would do it. I don't care.
I feel like you actually would.
I fucking would. I hate the hate on people who can't help, the life that they're living. You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck does this, like...
It doesn't affect you at all. Why are you?
Yeah, and poor Piper, she took it like a champ. I would cry and then stick someone's eyes out and be like, yeah, now you're blind, bitch. Sue me.
I loved their little dynamic, though, where... What was it? They would say grapefruit?
Yeah, that's what I have that on here too. I said I love how close they were, like, as siblings and stuff like that. And that they have a safe word. I thought that was so cute. I was like, bitch, I want a safe word. Don't look at me like that. Ew, you nasty. I'm telling you, my fucking virgin ears.
Okay.
I'm literally a virgin.
Uh-huh.
Ask my mom. She'll believe me. Maybe. Probably not.
You have a whole kid. How is she gonna believe you?
I'm literally Virgin Mother Mary, idiot. Duh. That's how God chose me. I'm an idiot. I'm a crack. Yeah, so into the movie. A little off track. But into the movie, Piper and Andy come across their deceased father. It doesn't really say how he died.
I was a little bit confused because, like, some of the things made it seem like he
OD'd?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But then, like, other scenes made it seem like he had, like, a heart attack or something.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know if you caught this when they were at the... No, it wasn't when they were at the funeral. It was during one of the scenes where Laura and Andy were talking, and she just looks at him and was like, yeah, and then I killed him. And he's like, wait, what? And she was like, and then he... Whatever she pretended like she was saying.
Honestly, I would not at all fucking think if it was her, to be honest.
Like, you wouldn't doubt that she would kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
I feel like a lot of it, too, because how convenient was it? So, Laura's backstory is that she had a wife. She had a daughter. Sorry, I was thinking about gay-ass shit.
You're good at that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But she had a husband, and she had a kid, and her kid was blind. And so I wouldn't fucking doubt it one fucking bit.
And she's over here like, blind kids in my area.
Big facts, bro. And she's already, like, in the system, and how fast they were, like, homed is crazy to me. It's...
Oh, yeah, that was all set up.
I wouldn't fucking doubt it one bit. And I don't know if you noticed, when he was taking the pre-workout... Okay, I feel like, I don't know if I missed the scene, but I swear to God, she fucking tampered with it.
Oh, yeah, she was drugging him.
Okay, yeah, because, like, see, this is where I'm kind of putting it together, my theory that she did do it. Because when he would fall asleep, he had a lot of, like,
drool and...
Yeah, and all that other stuff. And to go back to the dad, I feel like it was closely similar to what Andy was like when he would take it. And I wouldn't doubt if the dad was also using, pre-workout and stuff like that, and then that's how he accidentally OD'd.
Yeah, she's definitely prime suspect number 1.
Oh yeah, 110%. We could just start talking about her because that bitch is fucking crazy.
So crazy.
this is this is what I put. Weird ass hoe from the beginning. I
Accurate.
I put, where the fuck did she even get Ollie? And then I'm just like, she was fucking wild. As soon as she like got the kids, she was cussing up a storm. She was really fucking weird.
She only cared about Piper.
Only cared about Piper when they took pictures together.
How she fucking blocked his head.
I wanted to punch that bitch in the face. Cause like, how, like, I understand like where she's coming from in the sense of like what she wanted to gain from all of this. Yeah, she was fucking weird as balls. She was cussing with the kids. She drank with the kids.
She lied to Piper right away.
Dude, so fucking...
Like,
about the curly hair,
yes,
red hair
yes.
For Ollie.
Because you know me, I do my little deep dives as soon as I watch a movie. And so I was watching this video, and it was talking about how they say grapefruit, and how when the girls were making fun of her and she said grapefruit to him, how he still technically lied to her. He's like, no, they weren't making fun of you at all, whatever. She didn't believe him, but I think she might have, since she did say grapefruit, but like that showed like he's willing to lie to her to protect her. But then when she was asking about how Ollie looked, and right away Laura was just like, oh, he has this beautiful orange curly hair. Complete lie that had no reason to be a lie.
And I don't remember why she said that.
Because that was her nephew. That's how her nephew actually looked.
Was it?
Was red curly hair. You'd see the home video that she was watching, where she would constantly replay to see her daughter. You hear them calling for Oliver, and it's a tall kid with red curly hair.
I might have missed that. She's cuckoo bananas. I'm gonna be honest. I was watching this and seriously thought, because I don't know if it was because of what she went through, but I also don't doubt it that she killed her family.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't doubt that either.
Yeah, she was fucking crazy. When they were at the funeral, she fucking kissed the dad in the mouth.
Disgusting.
I was
how she tried forcing him to. I was so sad for him. Honestly, this whole entire movie, just like my heart felt for Andy.
Dude, be for real. I did also see throughout the movie, because in the ritual she does a little fucking circle thing and shit like that.
There's so many circles.
So many fucking circles.
The whole house has a circle. The pool has a circle. She did the circle with blood to control Ollie towards the end.
And in the beginning scenes where they're dropping off Andy and Piper at her house, when they're walking inside the house, the frame is them in the circle. So thought that was kind of crazy.
There was a little theory that since his car had kind of like busted down before fully getting there, that was like fate trying to be like, yo, don't step in there, don't step in that circle.
Yeah, because they did, like, it was like not a well, but there were bricks, and I feel like that's not hard to like miss. You know what I mean, when you're driving, because it was stacked and it went like boom. Yeah, so that's, I would take you on that whole theory.
Yeah.
Fate being like, fuck you, bitch. That bitch is crazy. No go in there. Hated when she went in Piper's room and hit her in the fucking face and blamed Andy. I was fucking livid.
Okay. I did hate that, but the way she just fucking like jumped up and suplexed her, I couldn't help but laugh. This bitch suplexed her and fucking ran off.
She is a fucking crazy bitch. She also peed
in a fucking cup to pour on Andy. Poor, sweet, little, not so little Andy.
I was like, when she started popping a squat, I was like, is this bitch, like, okay? And the whole thing with the phone and her, and like him taking videos and her deleting it and all this other stuff, crazy. Also realized that because he was taking pictures of Ollie, obviously if he was to send that out, he was a missing boy. So
his real name was Connor Bird.
Yes, that poor baby boy.
That was so sad. Like, honestly, for a horror movie, it should not have put me in my feelings that much. I don't watch horror to almost cry.
Big facts. It was so sad because he was eating his arm. So imagine like coming out of like that, and then
he's had like no real food. His teeth were busted.
Yeah, it was very sad. Very, very sad. Also, I was wondering, because the daughter was blind, but because she's technically in a new body. See, this is what I didn't get. It wasn't like the movie Get Out, you know what I mean? And they were able to fully consciously talk, see all this other things, you know what I mean? In someone else's body. In this movie, it was just like,
I think it was a demon.
you think so?
Yeah, because
A
okay,
hunger-eating
the whole ritual was that the demon gets put into whatever vessel that you're going to put your loved one in, and it's supposed to go for however long. I don't know how long. And then once everything is ready, once the person that you're going to put the body into they have to die in the same way. So once it was finally going to rain enough for the pool to fill up, then Ollie was supposed to go eat the corpse to consume her daughter, and then somehow
she
put
had
it
her daughter in
a fucking freezer. I couldn't help but laugh when the social worker lady
Stop. That was not
when
funny.
he was over here like, come look, and she's like, we need to get out of here.
She got fucked
For real.
I
couldn't help
I
but
saw
laugh.
that. My jaw went to the floor. I was like, this
Oh, my jaw dropped
did not.
as I was laughing.
Alyssa.
I couldn't help it. You can't tell me it's not funny seeing someone get smacked by a car like that. What?
You know what? When I first met my husband, okay, and we were like, you know, chilling or whatever you want to call it. I remember I was in Chicago and, you know, with my family, and he was here, obviously. And we're texting, and I saw someone get hit by a car. And so
it's not funny.
It's not funny. Alyssa, this is like a serious fucking...
You can't tell me serious things.
Are you okay right now? It wasn't funny at all. It was really scary.
Continue.
It was so scary. So seeing that, my jaw dropped. I was like, there's no fucking way this bitch got in her car that fast, turned on her fucking car, was going so fucking fast that it splatted this fat lady literally thin. That was crazy work. It's not funny, Alyssa.
It's not funny.
It's very
I
traumatizing.
acknowledge that it's not funny.
It's a traumatizing thing that I went through. I have it on replay. It lives rent free in my mind sometimes. It does.
Does it really?
It does. Sometimes I just like...
Oh, what do we want to think about today? Oh, how's about this one?
See someone gets run over 5 times in my head. It's not funny. It was fucking crazy. It's not funny, Alyssa. Jesus. Lord, help me.
I'm already going to hell, okay?
Oh,
I might as well have fun on my way down.
I don't think it was funny. It traumatized the fuck out of me. It traumatized me. I was like, there's no fucking way that shit just fucking happened in my face.
Wait, okay, hold on. Did the person die?
No.
Oh, thank God.
It's crazy too because that motherfucker just got up and was like, what the fuck?
Oh, see, I don't feel bad for laughing at all then.
No, but it was crazy because they got fucking hit and they're on the floor and they just get up and they're like, they hit the car. Hold on, listen, look, I'm gonna show you. They hit the car and they go, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? I remember texting more and I was like, you're not gonna believe what just fucking happened to my ass. It was crazy.
See, I would feel more bad if they died or something. I don't feel bad at all for laughing now.
No, he walked off limpy and shit. It's not funny. Hello, so this was crazy. And the crazier part is where I was at and how much of a public setting it was. And the car just drove off like, it was like, I swear to God. Well, it didn't drive off. It like, after he hit the car and was like, what the fuck? He kind of just left. I think it was an old lady. I don't even remember that far deep, but I just remember seeing him.
Brian and Corey almost got freaking God smacked by an old lady.
Oh my God.
When we were at the beach.
Take the old ladies off the fucking street,
Honestly.
man. Take me off the street. I don't like driving. I hate driving. I have road rage. You know me.
I know.
I get it from my dad. Anyways.
I don't even know where we lived.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, the
lady getting
social
ran
worker
over.
and Andy getting ran over.
I just think this bitch was fucking so crazy, and she was so, like how Ollie was. Oh, okay, real quick. Speaking of Ollie, okay, remember when she put him in the bath and was like rinsing him off after he like slit his fucking whole arm?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When she was taking a bath and she was looking in the mirror, you could see her daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But then it kind of turns like back to your whole demon thing. It kind of looked like it turned into a demon.
Mm-hmm.
So my theory, right, for the whole ritual is that the whole catch is the demon ends up taking the soul to inhabit the body, but it's the demon instead of her.
That
Like,
makes sense, though.
She's still there because he took her soul.
But he has to be there with her. It's like a
Yeah.
bargain deal.
Yeah. It's like a host within a host. You know what I mean?
It's like 2 for 1.
Yeah, big facts. Because I'm pretty sure she had I don't know how it worked with Dolly, but it seems like in the rituals you had to kill them before, you do the ritual on them so it could, like, take the person that you want to put in that body.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. I thought with the mom how even more fucking super weird it was when she fought Andy so much, especially after she found out he was going to take custody of her.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that bitch was so fucking pissed when Piper was like, yeah, we're going to get our own place, but you can come visit whenever you want. I know that bitch was so mad.
She's like, what do you mean?
She was like, do you not love me?
You don't want to just stay here? Well, no.
With me forever?
No, why would I want to do that?
Fucking crazy bitches. I'm so glad my mama ain't that crazy. She crazy, but she not that crazy.
So, everyone knew she lost her daughter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, no. My thing is, because since she had the body in her fucking shed freezer,
Mm-hmm.
was there a funeral and did she just go dig up the body, or did she just not have a funeral, or...
What if she, like, made up a lie that... Because I feel like it might have been a lie that she could have said, like, oh, yeah, her father has her somewhere. Because you never really see the fucking dad.
Yeah.
Like, what happened to that motherfucker? Did he
I
just
don't
get
know.
eat? First of all, how are you going to... Like, I understand bringing back your daughter, but you didn't love your husband enough to bring back your husband. But, like, how did your husband die? Because she drowned in the pool. You know what I mean?
Did they die at the same time?
That's what I'm saying. Like, she says constantly, and it shows, too, that she drowned in the pool.
Yeah. It also shows blood.
A lot of blood.
Like she
someone
hit her head or something.
Yeah.
So I'd be wondering, I was like, damn, did she do that to her? Like, maybe on accident?
But, like, how did her husband die? That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't remember anything about the husband, to be honest.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, there's a lot of holes I feel like that you could, that could be filled in for sure. But it was kind of a crazy movie. Anyways, you talk now because I've been, like, saying things a lot.
You have. I have.
Hey, leave me alone.
I love it.
Whatever.
I have a few. Shut up.
No, you shut up first. You know what?
You wanted me to talk!
Fine, whatever. I'm not listening no more.
So, they had an alternate ending.
What the fuck?
Yeah, instead of, like, her grabbing... I don't even remember what her daughter's name was. Her daughter's corpse and, like, going into the pool and everything.
Holding her ass?
Yeah, instead of holding
Weirdo.
her and, like, Ollie, like, becoming Connor again, it was supposed to be that Ollie was going to drag her into the pool and devour her instead.
I would honestly like that a little better, and then Connor just, like, come back to life.
The crazy thing is that when they showed it to, like, test audiences, they didn't like it because they felt that ending was too hopeless.
How?
I don't know.
Fuck that bitch. That bitch was so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
She got everything she fucking deserved. First of all, how you also clean that whole house that fucking fast, bitch? That was crazy.
God.
I wish I could do that with my house. That was crazy. She, like...
And still had time to pretend like she was in the shower.
Yeah, and then she's, like, bleeding and shit, too, and then she goes psycho, and she's, like, grabbing the social worker's arm. She's like, you're my friend, right? You love us. You know what I've been through? You forgive me? She was fucking psycho.
I can bring her back!
I just do this circle thing on her head. Hakuna Matata. Fucking, what is it? Asabeño.
What else do I have? Sora Wong, who played Piper, also visually impaired in real life.
Really?
Yes. So it added more authenticity to the character.
Honestly, I loved her.
This was also her first movie.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see her a lot more.
Yeah, she was good.
I feel like this being her first movie and it being honestly, a pretty decent good movie. I didn't think the acting was bad at all.
I don't know how much they made from it, but I know the budget was
I can
around
tell you that.
15 million.
Let's see. Let's look her up. Billy Burritt is Andy.
You know what also makes me feel old?
Hmm.
Watching like these newer movies where like you're seeing people like playing kids and they're actually kids again, and I'm over here like, hold on, because what happened to like the adults playing kids? Now you're a kid playing a kid. I feel old.
Oh, here's to what you had to say. Sora Wong had zero experience acting
Mhm.
professionally before she was cast in the film. Her mom came across a casting call on Facebook looking for a visually impaired girl. And then it says that she was born. I don't know how to say anything. She was born with coloboma. Shut the fuck up right now.
I don't know how to pronounce it either,
It's
if that makes you feel better.
Colloboma. Colboma? I don't know. And micro something. I'm not gonna. I'm just that. I'm done with those words. But she has limited sight. Someone else said on here for Did You Knows, when Andy and Piper first arrive at Laura's house, people are visibly walking around outside through the front door. Since there are no neighbors, homes, or footprints near the house, that it could be the crew members. Or maybe it's done on purpose and it could be like souls she's taken, because I'm pretty sure, she's done this before, obviously.
Yeah. I'd want to know how she found the tape. What'd she do? Do a Google search?
Dude, okay. So box office as of right now, the budget was $15 million estimated. The gross in the U.S. and Canada is $18 million, a little over $18 million. Open weekend for U.S. and Canada, which is June 1st, 2025, $7 million, a little over. So gross worldwide, $22 million. There's that.
Would that be considered good or just like okay?
I think it just came out, so I feel like that's good for what it is right now. Because I feel like, they give it about like a month.
Yeah, like it could make more.
Yeah, someone rated it a 7.5 out of 10, so it's actually going down in numbers. I can see it right here. So 28 years later, it's up in there.
Another wrecker. That one.
It is. So let me see, where the fuck is it? It's like down here. Oh yeah, it's like Bring Her Back, 42, number 42 out of most popular movies. Out of, I don't even know.
This is what, like the third week it's been out?
Yeah,
or?
out of 100, or not 100, 99, I would say. Final Destination is doing its top 11.
Damn, still?
Yep. So I think right now what's booming is 28 years later and that franchise, and How to Train Your Dragon, and Sinners, which I also heard was good.
Yeah, we'll need to do that one.
Yeah, Haley Steinfeld could fucking get it all the way.
Those are all my cool facts.
Yeah, I don't know what else I can really say of this. Like I've said before, there's definitely some holes where it's kind of super confusing.
Yeah, where you just look at it is like, but how does that make sense?
Yeah, like the whole, like we just discussed, the whole dad. I wonder why she shaved Ollie's head. Because of
maybe to make him, because he had long curly hair, but I don't think it was red, and maybe so that people wouldn't recognize him.
The eyes were crazy.
Yeah,
let's look at that.
And the fact that like they're
two different colors.
They got even more crazier like the longer the ritual went on. And the mark under his eye, if you watch the video that like she was playing in the beginning of the ritual, the girl that they were doing the ritual on has the same mark under her eye.
Really?
So I think that's to show like that they're possessed.
Like you can see that it's a contact. Also, then if that's the case, why do you think she never talked through Ollie? Like she was very mute.
I think because it wasn't her yet.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't fully done.
Yeah. I wonder what the circle kind of has to do with it, because
keeping it in.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like a real ritual.
Yeah, like when you put like a salt circle around stuff to help keep something contained. It's the same thing. Also, in that poster, you see her purple nail polish.
Yeah.
In the beginning, like, it's still a little chipped, but progressively throughout the movie, you see it chip more and more as she's becoming more and more frail.
The details in this fucking movie is actually really fucking good. What do you think you'd give this movie, like, rating-wise?
7.9.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's higher than a 7.5, but I don't know if I'd give it an 8.
I'd give it a 7. The same thing. Sally Hawkins, who plays Laura, I think did so beautifully in this fucking movie.
She, during, like, the filming, when they weren't, like, actively filming, she stayed in character.
That's kind of fucking scary.
I could not imagine, like, if I'm on, like, ever become an actress, I'm on set, and just, like, someone is just staying in character the whole time. I couldn't.
Yeah, no, because she was a crazy fucking bitch.
I don't think she acted crazy, but she did act more distant.
Didn't act crazy.
No, like, on set.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she acted crazy. She just, like, acted, like, very distant, very,
like, awkward.
Yeah. And then she said in certain scenes to have, like, darker lighting to make her look more hollow.
That's really cool. Yeah, she was fucking crazy. The fact, when I was watching the scene where she was getting drunk with the kids, I had a love-hate relationship with that, because in my eyes, I was like, oh, she's being supportive, but then she was like, because Andy was almost 18, he was 3 months away from being 18, and if we're gonna be honest, we've all drank when we're around that age. So in my eyes, I found that supportive towards Andy, but then she was like, yeah, Piper, take it.
And she was, what, 14? Or younger?
I feel like she was, like, the 12, 14 age.
Yeah.
But I could not tell you how old she was.
I want to say she was 14, but I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was 14, because he was like, well, she's only 14. She's like, oh, one won't hurt, and then it turned into...
Which was fucking crazy to me, because 14 is crazy. Give her one more year. At least wait till she's 15.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, then after she did that, I was like, oh no, that bitch is cuckoo.
I think she did that to, one, if anything went wrong, she could use it against Andy.
Everything she did, though,
it was
to put Andy out.
She wanted to use that against Andy. She also wanted them both in, like, not the right mental, physical space, because obviously when you're drinking, you're not fully...
Yeah, coherent. Yeah. I also noticed a lot of... Because Andy did, despite, what he obviously knew what was going on with her and stuff like that, he was still so very open with her and, like, was trying. And I loved that for Andy, because I would have lost my shit on that bitch.
Because he knew that he had a troubled past. So anything she would say, since she was such a high looked at lady, whatever, that she could definitely ruin his chances to get his sister.
Okay, my thing, though, is when you adopt kids, don't they do, like, a home check first to ensure, like...
They probably didn't do that since she had worked there.
I think that's stupid. Because, too, I feel like, because Ollie/Connor was a literal lost, stolen boy.
And granted, she never saw him face to face, I don't think, but what was her name? Wendy, I think, right?
Couldn't tell you.
I want to say her name was Wendy, the social worker. I'm pretty sure she knew that she was fostering another kid, but I don't think she ever saw him.
Because I didn't know. I think when she was speaking on it, like, no, not she. When Andy was speaking to the social worker about it, what was I gonna say?
Was it that she just kept thinking that her nephew was staying with her? Since her nephew's name was Ollie.
True. That could have been something. Of course she knew. But she had have known in some force, whatever, because of the whole thing that he was like, yeah, this is a stolen fucking kid. And she was like, what? Him? No, that's, like, not... She was like, well, we have to check it out because,
You did come here, so we gotta go look.
Allegations. Not even allegations. That shit was for real. And then she got ran over. it's crazy too because she begged her. She was like, "We're friends, right? You forgive me. You understand my loss, blah 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 blah. But let me just run you over."
And then she tries to run away. She's like, "No, we gotta get out of here."
Jesus, I would too. Ollie was like trying to eat them.
That shit was funny.
What's the quote of the movie where Ollie is all bloody and stuff like that,
Mhm.
or no, where they go. She's at the Piper goes to like the freezer and she's like touching it.
Mhm.
And Piper goes, "What is that?" And Laura's just like, "It's just meat. It's just meat." My thing is, I want to know where Piper's head was at when he used grapefruit and Laura was trying to like pin shit on Andy.
Well, she started to not believe him when he said grapefruit because when they were at the funeral, he was like, "Yeah, Dad looks great," but he'd never actually looked at him, and Laura called him out on that in front of her, because since she said grapefruit, she knew that was their little code word. So she called him out to be like, "Look, he can't be trusted. He's lying to you."
Fucking bitch.
Hmm.
I would love to see an aftermath of this movie.
I mean, all there is Piper. Well, I guess Connor as well.
Yeah, with Connor. I would want to know, like, maybe it's just me. I like happy endings in some sorts. I just want to know if Andy and Piper are okay because that's such
Andy's not. Andy fucking died.
Oh, he is dead, isn't he?
Yeah, because that's how she ended up feeling him, and she felt for his braces because that's how she knew that it was him.
Oh, I forgot.
Just like how when she was feeling
dunked his fucking head
in the puddle.
Oh yeah. Well then,
because she wanted him to
how
die the
did
same.
she
What's up with her and fucking drowning?
be fucking for real?
Like Dad in the shower, Andy in a puddle, her daughter in the pool versus like her trying to do the same thing to Piper.
My thing is, I wonder how she was. I wonder if because he died in the circle that his soul was trapped there, and that's how she was able to Piper was able to hear him.
Oh no, that was because she was feeding him stuff. Like when she cut his hair, the dad's hair at the funeral, she fed it to Ollie, and then that same night, the dad came to Andy, like while he was trying to take a shower. That was actually Ollie. So then when you hear Andy's voice, it's because Ollie had consumed part of him.
That's cuckoo. Damn, now I feel like I gotta rewatch the movie. I fucking watched it yesterday.
I just watched so many deep dives.
That's crazy. I'm so flabbergasted.
I'm glad that I could do that to
I feel manipulated by fucking Laura somehow still.
Yeah.
But do you have anything else to add? Do you think it's a recommendable movie?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like a one-time watch or like repeat must watch?
Maybe not like super repeat, but like give it a little bit and like I could watch it again.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like now I feel like this all the time when we watch movies is when we rewatch them and then we watch them and we talk about the movies. I always have to rewatch because I'm like in a bigger perspective of like looking at things and really like looking at the details because you know me, I'm a reference girly. I love details. So now going back and I'm just like, bitch, I didn't even see that. What the fuck?
Yeah, look at her fingernails later on. Watch that paint start chipping.
Because she's a crazy bitch. She's probably like eating her fucking nails like a weirdo. Anyways, thank you for listening.
I have a surprise for you.
You have a surprise for me, bitch. What?
Yeah.
Oh, do you still have cupcakes?
I'd have to look. That wasn't the surprise though. But I do have a surprise for you. It's technically not from me.
Not from you.
Yeah, it's not from me.
Who's it from? Oh. Is it for me?
It's for you.
What is this? Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
It's Mothman.
I know. Why? Are you sure it's for me?
Yes, it's for you.
He said that? He doesn't even know me. He got me an XL. Is he calling me fat? Tell him I'm offended. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. I love it. Even though I didn't watch the movie. I didn't finish it all, remember? I only saw his beady little red eyes. This is really cute though. And the fact that it's from That's so nice. That's so sweet of him. Tell him I said thank you.
I mean, you could tell him because he'll probably listen to it.
Thank you. Love you. Thank you. I'm not an XL, bitch. I'm not that fucking big. Damn. Racist, rude. Coulda asked. Ugh. Jeez, I'm still gonna wear it. But thank you. Very much appreciate it. Wearing it tomorrow. So, I'll take a picture and be like, ooh, 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 ooh. I'm gonna stop that because
I have a matching one.
Yeah.
But mine's a crop.
Jealousy. I'm gonna just chop mine. I didn't buy it. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. I do like it. Maybe I can make it like into a sleeveless one.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be cute?
Yeah.
I could definitely rock a sleeveless. Or I could crop it too. Or I could keep it the same because it looks cool.
So many options.
I know. Is he trying to bribe me? Are you trying to bribe me, sir? You know who the fuck I'm talking about. I hope he listened to this. I hope he listened to this one. You just clip it, send it to his ass. Oh, Alyssa, tell him I said thank you. And if you're listening, thank you. Appreciate it, buddy.
Buddy?
Best friend, my new best friend.
Hold on.
Wait,
No, no, that's still me.
you're like my wife.
Oh, okay.
Just don't tell my husband. Thank you. I'm wearing this shit tomorrow. Going in my bag. Is that all? I
Yeah.
thought we had food.
No. We
He
had
probably-
food.
He probably, that's why he probably think I'm an XL because we be just be fucking eating up a storm. No, that's really cute. I don't have nothing for you. Sorry, buddy. You have parts of me. Right, Alyssa?
What?
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 Yes, you.
Oh.
You're parts of me.
I'm parts of you?
Yeah, my heart.
Oh.
Yeah. You're not fucking thinking, are you dumbass bitch? I'm just kidding. That was aggressive. That was aggressive. Oh, I'll admit that. That was a little aggressive.
No, I'm gonna leave that in though.
No.
Yeah.
Cut it.
No, it's staying in.
No, but anyways, now that you surprised me from surprises from other people who thought of me, even though we never even met, love you though. Hearts sent towards ya. How do you want to close out? How do you want to close this bitch? Close the door for Laura because fuck her.
Yeah.
How about that?
How's about we wipe that circle clean?
A fucking man, that was a good one.
I
Wipe
know,
that blood.
Thank you.
You know, don't be weird and do weird rituals. Please don't bring people back from the dead. I feel like that's such a bad omen for.
It really is. Like, Pet Cemetery didn't go well. This definitely didn't go well.
Other movies that does the same, like Lazarus Effect.
Didn't go well.
Yeah, exactly. So they just either come back with like powers or just like, you know, want to eat other people. Cannibalism, or like just I don't know.
I don't know.
No, those eyes can't look at me. Sorry, Oliver Connor / Connor. Thank you for listening tonight. We actually, putting it out there, we're going to be doing some episodes once a month. Okay, where you could message us on Facebook, on Instagram. Our email is in our Facebook page. Email them to us. We're going to be telling our spooky stories.
Little paranormal activities.
Yeah, and bitch, well, I got some stories.
I do too.
Yeah, so we want to do that. So please start sending us the scariest stories you've even heard.
Yeah.
If you've heard them, if you have them, send them to us and see if you make the cut.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, love you guys. And everyone talks whenever. Yeah, bye.
Bye.